Conservation of natural resources is the practice of taking measures to maintain the supply of natural resources such as land, fresh water, air, and mineral commodities for current use and future consumption. Conservation means wise use so it does not lead to depletion. Conservation of resources is the practice of saving and making more efficient use of resources. Natural resources are limited, they come in many forms like water, mineral, oil, etc. This means that they must be used carefully if we want them to last for future generations. There are several ways to conserve natural resources. Recycling, reusing, and reducing are among the most important. The need for conservation of natural resources is very important because we do not make an effort to conserve these resources. There will be nothing left in the future. Our children are going to have a better life by conserving these natural resources because they will have access to more than what we have today. Natural resources are used to sustain all living things on earth, so it is very important that we conserve them. Importance of conservation of natural resources. By conserving resources, we will have more available in the future. Conserving resources also help us reduce pollution, create higher quality of life for everyone on earth. Conserve energy is very important because a lot of organizations depend on it to run smoothly. If there is a problem with the power supply, then vital machines ceases to work and production in factories will fall very low. Conserving resources provides more available resources in the future. The same resources can be used over and over instead of being wasted or lost forever. It leaves us with a higher quality standard of life on earth. Reducing energy consumption, we will need less power stations which will reduce wastage and pollution. How to conserve natural resources? Reduce, reuse and recycle are three ways to conserve natural resources. Using less of something is called reduce. Reusing the same thing again is reuse. Recycling lets you do both. You can use it more than once. Climate change is a global issue that affects everyone, not just people in certain area of the world. We all have to do our part in our order to save our planet, and one way of doing this is by conserving natural resources. If we conserve them, there will be more available for future generation, which means they won't have to worry about finding them. The more natural resources we conserve, the less pollution there will be, and that is a step in the right direction when it comes to climate change. Conclusion. By conserving natural resources, there are plenty of great benefits that are created to make the future a better place. Climate change is a global issue that affects everyone, not just people in certain areas of the world. We all have to do our part in order to save our planet, and one way of doing this is by conserving natural resources. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.